Hello, and welcome back to Atomfall. So I've looked this up very quickly because I thought something were maybe broken, because I'm like, well, she told me to go somewhere to this speaking cave and it's marked this on my map, though I know where the castle ruins is. It's over there. Why has this been marked? And no, it's actually this. Yeah, it's actually... I don't know why that's marked as a rumoured location. Ooh, you can go over there and do things, and maybe she wants you to... I'm guessing maybe that's from the previous quest she gave me, because I'm guessing that that's probably the front entrance. And maybe this thing that prevents us from being attacked only works in this area or something. Maybe it just like disables the trespassing marker on this area or something. Maybe that's how it works. So like we're no longer counted as being trespassing here or something. That's what I'm guessing. Which, yeah, is probably why. Because, yeah, we're not counted as trespassing now. It's probably why it wasn't working over down there. I heard the soil, I'm sure of it, the voice that so many of my brothers and sisters speak of, the clarity, the certainty amid this chaos. It's all true. It filled me with such joy that I finally began to understand the purpose that they speak of. I need to serve, the need to serve together to bring about the change, this rebirth. Everything will change for the better when we do. Everything. Right. Now, what we need to do, and I'm hoping that it's kept the status of this from last time. It has not. Oh, mind you, they should be chill. He's chill, yeah, so that pass she's given us works for here. So it's location specific. Right. So we need to give an offering to the idol at the end.
You have come to us at last. It was inevitable. Your place is with us.
Mother Jago sent me here.
Every path leads to us. Wither, thither, and yon, all places be one. Rich man and poor man, buried in the ground, feeding the earth with their flesh and bones. Nature is all, and we are all nature. We join the voice that lies in the soil as it eats our flesh and bones. This is the ecstasy and the everlife. The voice shall not ever dim, as long as the sun rises and the rain falls, and we speak through the voice. We are in bliss. All else is lies and ignorance. Mother Jago is close to us and grows closer. Follow her words. Heed her wisdom.
I will.
Go there, and you will be lost no longer.
Okay, let's just say we're gonna go with that for now. Mostly so that no one, or mostly so that everyone here doesn't turn around and try to murder us. But yeah. Right. Makes me think though, if we'd have done Mother Jago's stuff earlier, we could have got the radio part from here without resorting to violence. So that's a potential thing to I mean, if you were doing a second playthrough or something, it'd be something to remember that. Anyway, that seems to be it. There's the way that we came in. We'll go and talk to her. Right. Oh, she's just outside now.
You are closer to understanding now, my dear. Come, let us talk. Well, how do you feel?
Did you know if Druids would try to turn me to their cause? I'm beginning to feel there's a bigger power at work here. Unsure.
Seeing things differently, are you? Good. Now, are you willing to let yourself understand, my dear? What has happened? What is happening here is no disaster. It's the salvation of us all. A happy accident wrought by the meddling of those foolish scientists. That much must be clear, surely.
What form will this salvation take exactly?
There's power in the ground we tread, in the breathing earth herself. And it wants to bring all humanity together with the soil. Imagine such a thing. Listen, separateness, you and I, life and death. It is all an illusion. Hard to let go of, my dear, but an illusion all the same. Why not give it up and live in eternal bliss? Look around yourself, dear. Folks steal, they oppress, they kill. It is for the betterment of themselves that they made their heathen technology and severed our bonds with the land. That is why we must give it all up as sacrifice. Their machines, their minds, all that they ever were, all to repair those bonds. The earth gave us life and the strength which lives in us. It is our joyful duty to return it all to the soil. The land needs must breathe, and so we breathe our Mayflower lives back into it. That is our purpose. Join us. The earth welcomes those who go willingly. It is the only true path out there. Are you ready to see where it leads?
I don't know, it's difficult to take it all in. Let's go with that.
It's difficult for anyone, but give it time. The truth appears as a beautiful garden as the fog of ignorance fades away. Look, if you do one more thing, it may become clearer for you. There's a divine thing under that atom plant. Something the scientists found buried in the soil. They called it Oberon. Ah, the military and their fondness for code names. But it is so much more. And it needs to be fed. We can help it grow and heal the damage that science has done. The boffins had a hiding place for their work. Perhaps you are familiar with it already. They called it the Interchange. It's been dozing there for 5 years. The voice speaks of it often. Reawaken the Interchange, and you will open the way to Oberon.
Right. You want me to go to the Windscale plant?
My dear, you must have known your journey would lead you there one way or another. Listen, Windscale awaits you, but first there is something we need. A scientist came to me soon after the disaster, trapped here and still alive, but he was done for, fading slowly, poor mite. He told me of a secret, that in their laboratories they'd found some stuff, a serum, he called it, that could make the new growth spread like fire. That serum is what we're after. And now you are here to find it for us.
And where do we find it?
Wonderful. Truly wonderful. The scientist worked in the medical laboratory. Something like an underground hospital, the way he described it. He told me that there were tunnels beneath it, where they loaded goods onto their trains. Find the serum, and the way forward will become clear for you.
Okay. Well, we've got the quest. We'll see if we take it further. But, yeah. We're at a point now where we're definitely kind of getting to the end of the game. We'll probably do this in S.T.A.L.K.E.R and we'll clear out the A and B sort of like data block things, and then it's probably onwards to the end. That's likely it. So it's going to be S.T.A.L.K.E.R, then we'll probably, as I say, we'll clear out the B data bank thing. We'll clear out A, and then we will probably, yeah, head straight into one of those herbs. I believe they are. So we'll clear those out, and then we'll be heading into medical. Once we're done in medical, we can come out. We can. I think it's Holder his name, isn't it? I keep forgetting all the scientists' names. I think it was Holder. Under the church. But yeah, we'll give him his sample. We'll give her this grow thing, and we'll give Tanner this data we've collected when we get in there. So we'll give them all their quest requirement things. Is this still dead, or does it come back? Where is it? Here, over right. Oh. You see, this is why I always put a save just there. Because it's like, yeah. So it looks like we could go and get 3 spores from that. So it does stay dead. But we're carrying the maximum amount of spores. So we'd have to make one first. And it's going to damage and infect us as well as we're doing this. What? Let me search it. Let me search it. Gimme. Yeah, and we just die anyway, don't we? Oh no, we've... Oh! We nearly got out. Yeah, it's... Right. We can't actually harvest that without some resistance to spores. Ah, God, I went slightly close to it. Right, just leave. Just leave. Forget it. Forget I even bothered.
Don't you go asking for trouble or you'll get it. Eyes open. Could be anything.
Right.
Keep sharp. No more surprises.
And it's not far from here now. Ooh. Herbs though over here. They seem to have respawned and such. Right, we'll grab a handful. Nice to have. We need plenty of them if we're going to keep making the infection resistance tonics. Right. Well, yeah, we'll head over to, well, not even the interchange, I guess. Well, no, we should go into this bit and just drop off some things. We really should. Because my inventory is full. Okay. Now that I've started noticing like I'm gonna need a lot of these, I'm just paying way more attention. Just paying way more attention to them. You know, we never opened up that there was supposed to be a shed on the castle grounds that I didn't open up. I'm not heading back though now. The only thing I can think that'd be like, oh wow, that was amazing. I can't believe that was there. It would be like a skill book that we're missing. Keep moving the gits.
Hey, dead body. Come on out, Shane. This isn't over. Bloody. Help me. You'll die here.
Right. Arrows, shotgun ammo, Molotov. I will say I do love the Outlaws just for the sheer amount of I mean look at that, I've actually got too many shotgun rounds now. What a problem to have. But yeah, I do love them just for the sheer amount of stuff that they often bring in. It's up here, isn't it? Right. Right. What can we throw in? Store that. Oh, for God's sake. Why did it... I just use the mouse. No, don't store that. Right. Store. Just get rid of all that. In it goes. Right. That should sort out that. And then it's Skephamore. It shouldn't be too bad, Skephamore. But I'm saying that, but... Oh, and I know what I've done as well. Hang on. In fact, I'll just put a pause in here. Right, here's something interesting I've noticed as well. There's literally a big supply door here that I never thought to... Like, I'd never noticed this. Just inside, there's just this big door that's like, supplies. So, we'll just see if there's anything actually here. Maybe I had looked in here before. And I just closed it. Oh no, I wouldn't have because I would not have missed those. Right, so we get some extra training stims. Lovely. Anyway, what I've decided to do is I've gone back very quickly and just managed my inventory a bit better, and basically I've put my guns back. We're now down to the pistol, a knife and a bow and arrow. Bow and arrow in case we can pick a few off stealthily, but everything else has been left behind. So no rifles, no shotguns, nothing like that. It's all gone. Do those herbs respawn when I've been into an area and come back out? No, that isn't how they work. I wonder if it's like a one-off thing, and once you've harvested them, they're gone, or if it's like you've got to come back after like a certain amount of time. I don't know. Anyway, either way, we're going to Scavenge mode. So I've opened up basically a bunch of slots for guns, because Scavenge is absolutely teeming with soldiers. They all have really good weapons, and we're going to use those to craft better versions of our current weapons. But of course that means we're going to have to, you know, grab those guns off of them first.
Citizens of Wyndham, if you or any of your friends or family show signs of corruption, report it immediately.
Right. I'm guessing we're probably going to get a phone call this time, since we've been talking to Mother Jago. No? They're being a bit coy, aren't they? Normally they'd be phoning us non-stop at this point. It's like, oh my god, you've made story progress. Get on the blower, let's have a chat. But no, they've barely even noticed. Right, well. We'll head up this way. I'm trying to think now actually where the route is to the gate on the wall, but I guess if we just kind of look to the outskirts of the village, we'll just kind of find it. It's the one that's higher up, isn't it? It's like up here-ish, and I remember that just here, yeah, there's tea in front of the bakery. Always time for tea. Right. We'll go through here and get into Scavenge. Like I said, we'll try to do it somewhat quietly, but we will be like nicking every single gun that the soldiers drop. We'll be stealing it before it even touches the ground. Right, I think it was... in fact, I think it's still further up from here. Yeah, I think it's this one, isn't it? That's other side of the pub. Right. Okay.
Report any unusual strangers to protocol forces immediately.
Not
Do
sure
you
about
know that person?
Well, if I could get to the other side there's a bunch of herbs. Worth getting, isn't it, I guess?
Right day. Steady
Oh, they
now.
got touchy, didn't they?
Sure it came from over here. Not sure I like the look of you.
Gone, are they?
Someone
Oh
kill the
god,
bastard.
why are they shooting me?
You're pushing your luck.
Citizens of Wyndham,
Is that area counted as trespassing? I wonder. It's like, what? What? I did nothing, my hands up, I'm just going through. Just like, are you picking flowers? Have you got a license for them flowers, boy?
you are leaving Wyndham, and the quarantine protocol is no longer responsible for your safety. If you approach any military areas in the area, you will be
I hear gunfire. I'm inclined to go over to it. Oh crap. Get a sword out in case. Well, knife. It's just basically a sword, isn't it? Who is shooting who? I can see outlaws. Oh, they're shooting the mech. Oh, they are gone. Well, if I actually manage to knock the thing down, I can run up and just grab the power core, can't I? Right, well, I don't mind helping them out there. Just casually just get a free atomic battery.
Did we clear the area?
Kinda goes to show though that yeah, those robots are not as tough as you first think they are. That said, that's true with a lot of things in this game. They seem very tough, but they're not. But everything seems to do high damage. Like, I've been hit by them and they basically shred your health instantly. This is interesting. So we've got a bunker. A workshop. Right. Run. Ow. 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 Ah. Bloody hell. I can't even get the gun on him. Okay, I probably shouldn't just go trying to do that quietly, should I? I should just go in and just shoot. Probably. If I'm doing this, just go in and shoot them. It's bloody hell, it basically chain stunned me. Why can't I? Oh, that's why I couldn't walk backwards any further. There we go. Kind of crappy aiming from me, but... Ah! Ow! Ow, 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 and I'm dead. Yeah, there's a lot of them in there, it seems. Right. We're gonna save it over this. I'm just gonna do a quick... I'm gonna see if there's anything in here.
Oi, what made that noise?
You'll die for what you've done, bastard!
Is there actually anything in here?
You killed them all!
Not really much, is there? we'll have one just in case we need it in a moment later. Oh, F off. Oh, this guy again. You. Ah! He just walks over. Bop, bop, bop. Killed you. I'm just taking 2 bandages. How? Oh, I don't know. Right. I think I might need to pull the shotgun out here. The pistol isn't quite doing it, is it?
What was that?
Oh.
Hey, I see you. Stay where you are.
I see you.
It's not up. Keep your head in future.
Yep, this is definitely doing the job a lot better. Right. Is there anything worthwhile grabbing through here? Oh, hello.
Let's keep a lookout, just in case.
Does this actually lead anywhere, or is this just somewhere to
I'm gonna
hide?
cut you to pieces.
Well, it's not even somewhere you can hide, apparently. Right.
There, spotted you.
You're not punching me to death this time, you git. Runs up to him, does all boxing manoeuvres on you, that guy, doesn't he? Right. Water, gunpowder. So is there anything actually useful other than just like assorted parts, like crafting materials, that sort of thing?
I saw that. I know you're there.
Oh, bloody hell. They're just on you like a rash, aren't they? Bandaged. And that's why we didn't survive that guy boxing us last time, because it's... You heal more or less instantly, but it just takes like a second, really. Doesn't it? Where does this go then? Windfall is all that's left of me. Windfalls, log December something. It does funny things to this place. I'm hiding here because it seems like as good a hole as any. Tried to get into the safe room, but it was locked. I've had a lot of time to think, and in that time I've realised I don't remember my name. No one ever used it, really. Just call me Windfall after that discovery of mine. It's all that's left of me. Who I was isn't anymore. My work gave us a windfall, and now I am become it, and become my purpose. Huh. Loads of cloth, and there's Windfall. My escort is dead, and the hopes of getting out of here are looking slim. Those damn soldiers aren't letting anyone pass, no matter how important they might be. They confiscated my crate on the road, and the one that contains our great discovery. Funny thing is, they didn't try searching it first, so they don't know it's locked. And I still have the key. They'll have a fun time trying to open it once they get it back to their field station. I might die here, but at least Windfall's discovery dies with me. Windfall? What's this then? Outlaw camp? Yeah, obviously. Interchange. Yeah, these are all highlighted as still being new, because I've not bothered doing any of that, right. Windham. The Windfall shipment, so yeah. Opens a crate confiscated by protocol and taken to a field station in Skethamore. Okay, we've got something to look for there as well, then, haven't we? More secret. If a major incident occurs at the Windscale site, all staff must remain at their stations while a preliminary lockdown and investigation takes place. Should a full quarantine be enacted, a contingency operation is in place for all staff with red level clearance. Exactly 30 minutes after quarantine is enacted, an evacuation airlift will leave RAF Snowed Moss for any red level staff. Emergency road transport to the airfield will operate from Castell Dam via Datlow Hall. This contingency operation must be kept fully classified to avoid any potential strain on the evacuation team. So I guess everyone here wasn't red level. Not important enough. Okay, well we're going to say if there wasn't much here, then I'd probably just reload it to before we went on a massive killing spree of them all and used up a bunch of our shotgun ammo, cause, well, shotgun ammo is very valuable. And in addition, ooh, and speaking of which, nice to find some there. But in addition to that, it's also a case of I'm kind of like okay with the soldiers and that, like we're on decent terms, like I've not annoyed Captain Sims apart from the prison break, which he's just about forgiven me for, so I'd rather remain on his good side. So this kind of, yeah, this is kind of like spitting in his eye and such, so each, you know, I kind of feel like I'm kind of, how to put it, it's like I'm kind of stepping out of playing the role in a role-playing game, you know, like, I don't think that my character would do this in world, you know, in the game world, because there's no reason to go around fighting protocol soldiers. It seems a bit like out of character, and the only reason I'm doing this is for game reasons of just, well, I want the stuff in here. Salvaging them for armor. I know it takes forever to dismantle the scrapped robots by hand, Ralph, but we have no more gas for the cutting torches, so there's no other way. No, I'm not going with Jock's suggestion of using explosives. I can just imagine the look on Commander's face if we tell him that we're planning to blow the bloody things up. We're supposed to be salvaging them for armor, not blasting them to little pieces. The funny thing is, as daft as it sounds, you know, that they're literally just strapping pieces of robots and old tanks and like bits of metal and things to them for armor. It would actually work. It would actually work here, because most of the people they're up against are the druids, and yeah, the druids use bows and arrows, so yeah, the armor would absolutely work against them. No doubt it would. I think we've got most of the stuff. And we've kind of got like the maximum amount of glue and scrap and things that you can have. Could I make like some shrapnel bombs? Ooh, delivery to the interchange. Sergeant wants a squad's worth of armour sets moved over to the interchange bunker, good ones for safekeeping. He reckons we need to be ready for a major defensive operation. Like those pagan nuts ever bother to leave the woods. The bunker's on the north side of our camp, you can't miss it. I'll have Johnson hurry those slackers in the village and get more salvage to the day after tomorrow. And that's just telling us basically where the interchange is in this area. And we've filled our inventory. Right. Compared to a lot of the other bunkers, this is quite sizable. Oh. We've filled it. We've actually filled... Okay, hang on. Let's drop a few things. We have a 1911 in here. I think, God, look at all the crap. 1911 stock. This one is rusty. High power 9mm there. Okay, so we've got a stock one in there. Well, do any of the others have a 1911? Maybe? I think that might be one on the floor there. $1911. Right, so what we can do then is we can go to crafting and upgrades, toggle craftable, stock. And then in here, I think it was near the bottom, wasn't it? We can now get ourselves a pristine 1911. Right. There we go, we've got a pistol upgrade. We'll store that. We'll move this up here. And our pneumatic tube thing is still completely stuffed. Like we cannot carry any more. We are absolutely... It's crammed full. We're going to have to consider what we're going to take out. And also, yeah, there's a load of scrap here that we can now grab because I've just used a bunch in doing that. So that immediately filled back up. I've noticed as well we're full on like glue and things. Thing is, I'd go, oh well, crafting, glue and scrap and stuff. We could maybe make like a nail bomb or maybe some sticky bombs. You know, that could be a thing that we make, but yeah. Problem is, oh god damn, there's just so much. Again, it's the problem is that now my storage is full, so yeah, I really want to like get to the end of the game here fast because we are full. And we're not going to be unfull for a long time now. Combat stim. Okay. Right, I think that's everything. But I think that these... Do these lead somewhere? Because it looks like they would. Yeah, I'm going to say they don't go through to this other side. Like, there's nothing... I guess, right, so... I'm thinking they're like some kind of hidden room, maybe, through there. And god damn, there's a lot of good gun oil in here. Absolutely loads of the stuff. So we're probably worth coming in just for the gun oil, really, if anything. But all that other stuff's pretty good, right? And we got a lead on that windfall thing, and right. But we've now got a full inventory. Let me see if I can. We'll just do some inventory management here, and a lot of these are kind of weapons I'd picked up just to kind of to have and to sell. Now, I'm still going to keep this battle rifle, that might be pretty good, but things like the Leamington shotgun, like we've got a bunch of those, and these were the ones that we got when we first went to the interchange and those bandits followed us in. I don't need all these melee weapons, I barely use melee now. Yep, right, drop them. Just get rid of these old crappy shotguns. Again, just the ones that I were holding on for to trade and that. Right, and store these. Okay. And just drop these. Like, to be honest, if I need more crappy guns, I can just go and kill some outlaws or something. I'll just use the bow and arrow on them. They're not that hard to kill because they use crap guns. Right. That's our inventory managed. And I think, on that note, we're going to call it there. Right. So we need to head over to the interchange, and we also need to get the radio tower next to the greenhouses turned on. Right. Should be straightforward enough. For now though, thank you very much for watching. This has been Atomfall, and I'll see you next time where, yeah, we'll be hoping to get all that done. And, yeah, once we're in the interchange, then it's probably going to be going through medical. So, I'll see you then.